Okay, hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending, of course, on the time where you're joining us from. My name is Dr. Sandra, and I come to you today. It's been a while. I've come to you today um, with a fantastic opportunity, a learning opportunity for us all. What I'm intending on doing today is to help us chart because of course what I do during the weekend is organize my week, chart opportunities, identify opportunities, know what the conditions of the markets are, and be able to identify it potential opportunity triggers, so that by the time Sunday night comes and the market triggers, I'm immediately able to capitalize on opportunities. The name of my channel is called RoyalQ University Channel, and RoyalQ is the name of the automated robot that is used by ordinary members of the public, such as you and I, to make money. We buy and sell cryptos, and if you are interested, hit me up. Let me send you my link so that you can join on this opportunity train and make money in what is essentially the greatest wealth transfer agenda of this generation. So once again, welcome to my channel, and I'm going to chart for us all opportunities that recognize support, that recognize resistance, that recognize higher highs, lower lows, and then of course how to recognize a trend change. When a trend goes from higher high, and when it goes from downtrend to uptrend, or from uptrend to downtrend, what is it we look for? What should you do? How should you do it? This is this is behind the scenes look. I'm bringing you into my world. This is essentially a behind the scenes look that will give you the ability, give you the capability of understanding how to understand the marketplace. And so, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get into it. I am using the Hong Kong Hang Seng 50 index, much like NAS 100, US 30, SP 500. This is an index, and the opportunity to make money is higher, certainly higher than it is with currency pairs. So what we have in front of us now is this pair, and I am on the chart. I am using the daily chart. You can begin to see that according to good practice of Forex trading, I am starting the analysis by taking a wide look at what has happened in the fullness of time, and we can see that the market has operated on a downtrend basis. This has been the position since the 17th of June. All right, this has been the position since the 18th of February, 2021. The market has been steadily declining. We can see. So we can see the higher time frame, which is the day time frame analysis, gives us the opportunity to see that. Several touches onto the trend line, and a particularly huge drop, which was back in 10th of February 2022. We can see that there was a massive drop of about 27.7%, about 30% drop. What caused that? Something happened in the marketplace, and the Hang Seng 50 immediately took a turn for the worse. Market rate wise, it fell by over 6,982 points, which is about 69,000 pips. So, ladies and gentlemen, we can see that subsequent to that fall, there has been an attempt by market forces to bring the market into equilibrium. It's not quite hitting the trend line, rather is still operating on a lower high basis. And as we can see, were we to take a measurement of the market improvement, we can see that the market improved by a rate of about 24%. So when it went down about 30%. When it's gone up about 4,468 points, about 44,685 pips, which is about 25,000% rise. But we're not quite where we were at February 2021 rates. So let's carry on. When we look at the 8-hour, it's pretty much the same. When we look at the 4-hour, it's pretty much the same. So what I'm now going to do is to focus my analysis on the immediacy, because if you look at this part of the chart, this is where the nearest opportunity is. So today's date is the 4th of June 2022, and when we look at the market, we can begin to see that the opportunity is here. As at market close, when the market closed on Friday, 9 p.m. UK GMT, it closed at a rate of $21,252.3 for the Hang Seng. So, ladies and gentlemen, the opportunity to we want to know what to do when the market opens again on Sunday morning, Sunday early morning. So, how am I going to chart this? Well, this is where you watch me do the magic. This is where the learning happens. This is where you watch what is going to happen. So I am going to chart the opportunity from the change in momentum. The change in momentum is from here. We can see that after the market went down, that incredible downturn, it went up again, down, up, down, and now it's on the up again. So we can see that in the fullness of time, there's been some fluctuations in the market. But what we are most interested about is what happened in the market subsequent to this change in momentum here. So this is what I'm going to chart from. So first of all, we identify the supports and the resistances. Now, regardless of your training style and regardless of how it is you perceive the market, whether you're a swing trader, a scalper, or an intraday trader, what you must do is to very quickly understand your support and resistances, So this is what I'm going to do now. We're going to identify resistances at various points of retest, and then also we're going to identify our supports. There is a science to doing this, and the more you watch my videos, the more you are able to learn how this is achieved in the market. So let's now try to understand market dynamics in the way of flags. So I can see a flag opportunity here. Some might have even have drawn it like that. If you keep your eye on how I expose the opportunities, that's one, that, and the market is making its way down. So this flag is not yet complete, but we can see that the market has been making higher highs. As far as the 4-hour chart is concerned, were we to take this down to 1 hour, there's a few more things about the market that we will see. So if I remove this and attempt to construct a new flag, we can begin to see that the market was making higher highs, and it's still making higher highs, but as at the last time that the market went up, the higher high was round about the same. So there's an immediate question mark here. What is the market going to do on Sunday when it opens up? Will it continue to maintain a higher high, or are we witnessing a trend change? We can see that the market has not made a higher high, and if you look closely, you'll see what I mean. Look at where the tip of this wick rests, and look at where the wick of this market rested. You can see that there's a variance in the wick height. It's not making a higher high, it's making a higher low. The next wick opportunity subsequent to this is low. So has the trend changed? And so there you are. This is one evidence of how to identify a trend change in the market. When the market, it's not making an equal or higher highs. Were we to look at what has happened in the previous example of the market, you can see that the market was making higher highs. If you look at the various you can see that there was a higher high here. The market made a higher high. Here there is an equal high. It's not higher high, it's equal. Or rather, this was just a little higher. So just a bit higher high. But you can see that the market is signaling something to us. The potentiality of a trend change. If you look at what happened before at the shift in momentum when the market was going down. So in this case, you can see that the market, the trend line is pointing us up. And we're making higher highs or equal highs. On Monday, it's one of two things. Either the market continues to make a lower low and then goes up, or it's going to hit the trend line and continue to go down, in which case it's a change in trend. We already have one clue, which is the clue here that the market has not made a higher high. We are going to watch and see what happens when the market trend line continues, when the price action continues, and what happens when it hits the trend line, and what happens whether it's going to bounce back up and make another higher high, or whether it's going to continue low, break the structure, and make a lower low. So there's a question of what the market is going to do. And to be able to anticipate that opportunity, we can begin to put some alerts. We can begin to set an alert here. Let's see. Let's put two alerts. One alert for if the market is going down, down, down. I would make a call and say, add an alert here. Yes. I would also say make a call and add another alert here to alert us when the market is going up, so that we can immediately see if this opportunity is going to give us a higher high. If it's going to go up here, then it's signaling a higher high or another trip upside. If it hit the below, if it hits this alert, then the market is signaling to tell us that it's going to, at the very least, hit the trend line. And that would present an opportunity that'd be worth about 531 points, which is about 5,019 pips. So guys, there's opportunity there, but we need to wait and see what the market tells us on Sunday night into Monday morning. The trend line has told us what. Then the candlesticks is what will give it away. The change in momentum will tell us. You can see this. There was a rejection here. Afterwards, there was a move down in terms of price. If you look, the candlesticks are a very good way of getting to understand what it is the market wants to tell us. We can look at this. You can see that it was a rather bigger engulfing candle on the 1 hour. if you break the opportunity down into smaller incidences, we can begin to see that the market did tell us that there was a potential change using the candlesticks. So the candlesticks is what tells us when there is a change. You can see this. The candlesticks signal to tell us there was a rejection of lower prices, and so in this instance the price went up. So we are either looking for a rejection signal here. You can see here again, rejection signals, told us the market was going up. Here the rejection signals to higher prices signals the market was going down. We are waiting to see what sort of signals the candlesticks will give us. Rejection and then go back up, or will it carry on until it hits the trend line? This is what we're waiting to see. So I think we've been able to understand the position of the market. I believe that we are much more intelligent traders as a result of that. We can see that clearly the market most immediately is on an uptrend, even though in the fullness of time the market had signaled a downtrend. We are in an uptrend within a downtrend opportunity. So most immediately we're trading uptrend. So ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to wait and see what the market tells us is going to happen on Sunday night. We're going to watch the price action. We are going to understand zones of importance, zones of market player importance. We're going to understand where price has reached. We're going to understand zones of importance to the market makers. We're going to see whether there are strong rejection areas that will blow the whistle and give us an advance warning of what the market makers are going to do. Are they going to continue to blow past important areas in price? This is quite clearly an important area in price. It's an order block. So we want to see whether the market can break it, whether there's enough thrust and momentum in the market and power on the part of the market sellers to break through this, or whether the price goes back up. So ladies and gentlemen, here is your analysis for the Hang Seng on this Saturday, the 4th of June, 2022. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening to me, and all the best, and see you at the top and see you in the market.